It at the RHS garden.
That is something else. And that rose is so pretty next to it as well.
Heavy,
Yeah,
it?
well, I bought the essentials with me. Look at that. And it's in a cool terracotta thing as well, sort of stay.
And it's starting off white, but it just has this little pinky raspberry colour.
So where is your trip, Wendy?
Asia. I've only...
Solo traveller, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And no matter what age you are, you should still continue to stretch yourself,
and grow.
because only there can you grow.
Exactly.
And that, my friends, is a rare bird.
Okay, so this is the sky garden that I have mentioned many times.
Behind here is a rock face.
Yeah.
I was looking recently at some photos, and when I first came, I cleared it all, and it is a rock face.
It is a rock face.
But
now it's a living wall, isn't it? I mean, it's just absolutely...
But there's a natural stream flowing, so there's constantly
I can
water.
see that. I can see that little natural stream.
But it moves. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's over there.
Quite good in a way for
comes down the steps.
natural irrigation.
Yes.
Not so good in the depths of winter, ice.
Yes, because
sheet ice.
It's all underneath here.
Is
so
that
I can grow these, the primulas, because they're
they
semi-bog
like bogginess?
plant.
Yeah. Can I just? Is that a laburnum? That one there?
Yes.
Oh my God! Isn't that stunning?
Yes,
I have to get closer. That is something else. And that rose is so pretty next to it as well.
That's beautiful.
Look.
And the little purple flower is a vinca.
A vinca, yes, I recognise that. It's funny how some names stick in your...
It grows prolific.
Is this Alchemilla mollis here?
Yes, Alchemilla mollis and the daisy.
The daisies, I know the daisies. Yeah.
And of course my beautiful, beautiful cornice, which is just in the
It's just cascading down there, isn't it?
Yeah.
But none of this was here, Wendy, am I right?
Absolutely
none of this was here. This is
it
all...
was just a forest of trees.
This is
and
all
undergrowth.
one unstoppable
And the
woman.
walls were all broken down. I had to rebuild all the walls. And this was just a bank of nettles and brambles.
Okay, let's go up.
That was here were these steps.
With the steps. They're actually quite lovely. I quite like those.
Yes,
they're just concrete, aren't they? But they've got worn and they're just lovely now.
And they're different sizes and widths. And
you need to keep your wits about you when you're going up and down, because they're irregular sizes, aren't they?
So one of the first things I did was the handrail. That's my work.
Pretty essential, really.
It's pretty utilitarian.
Yes.
It's not
it's functional. It's completely functional. Yeah. Okay, let's ascend into the sky garden.
And I've just put my a new feature there. So watch that one.
Oh, okay. Oh, this little that's a water pump, is it?
It is indeed.
I recognise that.
I had visions at some stage of getting it working, but that's gone by the way.
Well, and it's also a weapon. It's a weapon if ever you need one, Wendy, which is always handy in life.
Shall we just look at the first terrace?
Yes, absolutely.
The second terrace.
Okay, so here we are on the first terrace. So this is the first of how many terraces, Wendy?
Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 terraces.
Actually, can I just give you this wine?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Thanks.
Gosh, it's very heavy, isn't it?
Well, I bought the essentials with me. Look at that. And it's in a cool terracotta thing as well, so it'll stay nice and cold. Okay, right. Talk me through this.
So this is, again is my corners, but...
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Gently persuade it.
Okay, so just in case that hasn't come out, 'cause sometimes the sound isn't great, Wendy is just saying that she puts some stakes in the base of this cornice to push it almost so it just cascades.
Yes, I believe in sculpting trees.
Wendy believes in sculpting trees.
That you can change their shape, and obviously the sun is a big factor, so a tree will grow to the sun.
This is west facing, isn't it?
Yes.
This is absolutely beautiful.
But it has had gentle persuasion, because otherwise it would have grown across.
Yes. And it would have completely blocked it, because look, look at where the
I've only got a small
look at where the
space
base
to
is.
plant.
Yeah, I'm actually sitting in one of the chairs.
Yeah.
Can I just say this is
So
absolute
it's quite
heaven.
tricky planting because the soil will just cascade down, so it's got to be very carefully planted.
Okay.
And I put the box hedging to try and retain.
Oh yes, I see that. I see that.
Yes,
Gosh, look at that.
and it's worked well. It's
So-
worked well. Otherwise, the soil will continue.
So box hedging very much as a kind of a boundary, a natural
Yes.
boundary to anchor the soil.
Absolutely.
Yeah, with its root system.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also it helps this
Yeah.
because the branches lean on it
Yeah.
to sculpt.
Yeah.
Okay. And then over here we have a darling rose. We
yes,
have some.
not the best. It's meant
No,
to
but
be a
it's-
climber, but
But
it's never really
well, it needs
climbed.
to get its act together, really. There,
It does.
doesn't it?
It's last year
Yes, you're on a final warning,
because
little
as you
rose.
can see, the Leaning Tower of Pisa
Yes,
needs
needs some-
replacing.
Yes.
So
yes.
next year that will be replaced, and we will say goodbye to that rose.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's beyond there? Those white. What is that
That's
beautiful?
a cistus.
Cistus. That's right.
A cistus, and because it gets full sun,
Yeah.
it's the perfect spot.
Okay.
I've
Okay.
tried many things there, but it's as dry as a bone.
Right.
It's
Well,
Mediterranean
that is
plant.
absolutely
So
delighted to
it's-
be there, isn't
yes.
it? Look at that. God, that's delightful.
I remember seeing it at the RHS garden, and I grabbed one of the gardeners and I said, "You've got to tell me what this plant is." And he said, "Oh, describe it to me." And I said, "Oh, it's got a little face."
Yes, it has got a little face, but like so much more beautiful than a pansy face. I mean,
Yes.
this is an exquisite sort
Yeah,
of.
it's quite
Yeah.
popular now, but at that time it was quite rare.
Quite rare. What's this one here? I'm loving this.
Oh, this is a phlomus.
Phlomus. And this has these yellow.
No, that's a
No.
different plant.
Okay.
These will be a lemony colour, and it has this tiered habit, and again with that nice straight erect stem.
Yes,
but
yeah.
it's furry.
Furry. I can see its furriness. Yeah.
Oh, here you go. There's the flower there. That's in flower.
Wow. God, that's
Quite
crazy.
intricate. It's often used sort of mid-border in a big herbaceous border because
Okay.
it will stay upright.
Yes, it's very structural, isn't it?
Yeah,
Even though
doesn't
it's a
do
perennial.
anything, and it grows bigger. Yeah. And this dear little one, this is
Which is this? Yeah, this
a
very
s-
delicate yellow.
that's a Cicericium.
Cicericium.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And if I can just show the little chair situation. I love the colour of those chairs as well, like a beautiful sort of washed duck egg, aren't they?
It is. Yes. Yes.
Got some porridge bread, cheese on toast there, which is a tragic thing, but
That we're both dying
now,
to go.
yeah, and to crack into that wine as well. Now, what's this tree here? This is a beautiful thing.
This is peach. And we
Wow,
have peaches.
you're kidding.
I can probably show you from above. where the
Okay, well let's
peaches
go. Let's go look because we can come back to get our wine. Was that?
Okay. It is getting a disease.
Oh
and this
no,
is
I can
called
see that.
Peach leaf curl.
Yeah,
And
that's almost like a blight, isn't it? That looks
it gets
to me.
a blister. Last year, I nearly lost all the foliage. It
I can
starts
see.
here.
Yes, I can see.
This is
What can you do about that?
nothing.
Not much. Okay.
So I shall remove it carefully. But so far, it's just started now getting it.
Yeah,
Very, very annoying.
I'm racing ahead, but have I spotted a ginkgo tree there? Is that a ginkgo? What is
Yes.
that? Oh, I just
That was
love.
my
I just
first
love
tree
the
that
leaves.
I planted.
I just love the leaves. They're just stunning.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Look at. Oh, this is
And
just
it was
too
a
much.
single
Wendy.
stem,
Right.
but it's turned into a multi-stem tree.
And how do you feel about that? Are you okay with that?
It wasn't what I envisaged.
Well, you will bend it to your will, Wendy, won't you? I know you will. So
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, it's just
Can
stunning.
I show you these two?
Please do. Please
This is
do.
where the nursery where I got yours from.
Yes.
But look at this one.
What is that? I've never seen that
I've
before.
never seen one like
I
that.
have never. Okay, so this is furry, and this is little brown
It's like
edging.
little cinnamon tips.
It is.
No, it does
It's like it's been dipped in burnt sugar, isn't it?
So that's
What's
the
it
name.
called? Okay, crassula. I can't read that. What's
Bomentosa.
Bomentosa?
So that
That
definitely
is
had to
stunning.
come home with me.
Yeah, of course.
It was a specialist nursery.
Yes.
And so I thought that was divine. So they're going to be planted up tomorrow.
Even this one is a thing of beauty.
Yes.
Look at it, plump, so plump, those leaves. You just want to sort of squeeze them. They're like little cool earlobes, aren't they? Oh, you've got, even look, there's a fig tree here. There's a fig tree. Always love a fig tree.
Here we go.
Yes, here we go. Look,
There's the figs.
stunning.
We have pears. This is a pear tree. There's a pear there.
This is going to be an entire vlog, Wendy. I'm going to have to do a dedicated, I literally am, Sky Garden.
And then this
Vlog.
is a wisteria that has flowered for the first time.
Oh,
Look at the
amazing.
length of
But it
them.
does take years, doesn't it? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and so
It's
pleased
immense.
with the length. And isn't that just amazing, just in that little area?
Look at that. I mean, nature is extraordinary, isn't it? Look.
So this is how I wish to keep it here, like a canopy.
Okay, let me stand
And then
back. Hang on, let me
I'm
stand
turning
back
it
so you can
along
see.
the side.
Okay, so got a little canopy there. It's beautiful. I also, can I say, I really like this. That's a very sturdy looking arch you've got there. That's wonderful.
That's much.
And is this a clematis cascading
yes.
over here?
And it's purple, and it will just go boom.
Oh, Wendy, I mean,
Here is climbing rose here.
sorry, so when did you create, how long has this garden been here?
This 7 years.
In 7 years, which is nothing in gardening terms, nothing. 7 years from basically rocks and weeds. Would that
And
be
trees.
fair? And trees. So none of this. So did you create these?
Yeah, I put the paving down.
So all of this. Oh my goodness, you've got vegetables here.
These are broad beans.
Broad beans,
Strawberries.
strawberries. Got some
Raspberries.
fruit. Yeah, lovely.
Chives. And gooseberries.
Is this a little rhubarb here, little baby?
The
one?
rhubarb, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not as good at growing rhubarb as
No, I mean,
yours is splendid.
Oh my goodness, look,
And
look,
gooseberries.
look. Oh, I love gooseberries. Gooseberry jam. Oh,
And this is my tree, which sadly got a disease.
Oh, no.
It was up here,
oh no.
and it snapped off, but it's resprouted. And this is a very, very special tree. It's a Circidifilum
Okay.
japonica, a toffee tree.
Okay.
And it has in the autumn the smell of this burnt toffee. And it has
delicious.
this beautiful, pretty leaf. It's such a pretty, in the shape of it, and it was beautiful there, but
Well, do you know what?
So-
It will grow again. And actually, for now, it's rather
Yes.
lovely because you can see up there,
Yes.
there's this little pocket
yeah.
of complete loveliness. Look at that. So we've got iris. We've got that wonderful one that you've given me as well.
Persicaria.
Persicaria.
But here in the wall, you can probably just see there's a tree root. And because it's shrunk now, that the wall has collapsed.
Oh, I
there.
see, yeah.
But there was a tree there, and there was a tree. All this wall was down. And there was a
Right.
huge tree growing out of here.
Wow.
Yeah, I am going to make a book of the garden.
You really must.
I did
you really
photograph
must.
it, so
And you know,
that's my winter project.
when you start your painting again, you could do little illustrations. Wouldn't that be so lovely?
Possibly.
There might not be
Don't know
enough
whether
time. Okay, so what's this one here?
And this is a deutzia, and it's starting off white, but it just has this little pinky raspberry colour,
Wonderful.
and it is
look at
so
that.
pretty. And I would strongly recommend to grow this one. It's better than a Philadelphia's.
They have a very strong fragrance though, don't they, the Philadelphia's?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what this one is.
Yeah.
And this is an unusual one.
That is a very unusual one. I've
because
never
I
seen
wanted
one
the
like
dark
that. Yes.
foliage to contrast, and it doesn't grow so prolific. Because
This has lovely sort of trumpets, doesn't
Yes.
it? Little crimson trumpets.
because it's
Plump
such a small area, the plants have to
They have to really earn their keep. Yeah.
within this area. I can't have something. I love peonies, but that's just a no-no.
It's too
in
much.
This garden.
It's- yeah.
We're going to get from this. It's really good value. It's very
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is exquisite, Wendy. Look at this. And this is the cornus flowers. Oh, God, they're so pretty. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. Look at this little baby here.
That's a rock rose.
Rock rose. Okay, so Wendy is going to tell me the story of the gate, or tell us the story of the gate.
It's a very sad.
It's a
little
very
gate,
sad
and
little
I
dog.
love it. And
But it was once very beautiful, and I can see that.
It was. And anyhow, after exploring several avenues and getting various quotes
Shocking quotes, yes.
for this sweet little gate, I found one online.
Oh, did you?
Yes, the size and its picket, and it's on its way.
Oh, how lovely. And will you paint it, Wendy?
I don't have any more of the paint left.
I might have some. Let me look in my...
Oh, that
I
would
have a
be
funny
marvellous.
feeling I have
been
some
debating because
exterior
the paint is so
O'Donnell.
expensive.
It is, no, it's crazy. Let me look, because I have a funny feeling.
Yes.
Hello. Now, you may wonder, what am I doing? Well, I have promised Wendy some paint, and unfortunately, well, no, it's not that I can't locate it. I think it's under here. This is one of the exciting discoveries when I moved into this house was a completely unknown to me, because all of this was fitted carpet, and then when I ripped up I ripped up the carpet pretty early on, basically as the removal men were leaving. I was ripping up carpet, and then here is a trapdoor. So unfortunately, I mean, I guess it's sort of like 4 feet drop, so it's a bit difficult to get in and out of. You have to have a lot of upper body strength, even though I put a little stall down there. But I hope I can find this paint for Wendy. Now, underneath here, there is a light switch. Can you see it? Aha! Right. So let's see. I can find. Okay. Oh God. All a bit. Is that it? Back here. No, that is not it. I think I can see it. I think I can see it. I really hate it down here. That will do. That will do. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let's turn the light off. There. All right. Now, this is one of those rare occasions where you think, don't throw that away, it might be useful. I didn't throw it away, and it is useful. Winning at life. This is excellent. So I'm going to take this to Wendy right now, and I'm going to be filled, as I'm doing it, with neighbourly goodliness, which is always a nice feeling, isn't it? Let me take you. There, that's better. So yes, I'm going to do that right now.
the gate is going to be restored.
Wendy's just putting the food. Now we've gone up a tier, haven't we? Gone up a level.
Because all the soil had to be dug out. And we said, what are we going to do with this soil? And my answer was, I don't know.
No, it's a mystery.
So the soil was put down onto this terrace.
Okay.
And so I had a heap, ginormous, of soil from all these terraces.
Yes.
And then I got a quote to
Take it away.
take it away. And it was over £500
Yes.
to get a truck in
Yes.
and to remove the soil. And I said, oh, that's quite
not-
a lot of
That's an unhappy amount of money.
I went to the builder's merchant and I got a stack of bags, plastic bags, and I filled it with topsoil and humped them down the steps and lined them up there and put it on Facebook. Free topsoil. Well, they were queuing to get this topsoil. I thought, hang on a minute, there's a business here.
Yes,
So
yes.
suddenly it was £1 a bag.
Am I right too?
And please return the bag. It took me a weekend, probably a bit more.
Yeah, I mean that's so fast though
And,
to do.
and I got to meet some wonderful people, and we all talked about gardens because they were all into gardens. And the builder, when he came to finish off the terrace, he said, "Where's the soil gone?"
Yeah.
So that was my
Well,
little
that is
entrepreneurial.
that is you. You are so resourcul. And
Okay.
what a brilliant idea! And I bet the topsoil was actually
was-
good
it was-
topsoil
it
as
was
well because of you
fantastic.
had the trees and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
was amazing.
Okay.
So we have a lovely tree here, it's a
really.
betula,
Betula.
Giacomonti. And again, it's been trained, so it's got the stake,
Yes.
and I'm gently I just, like, this branch wants to do this.
But you don't permit it.
So
No.
I just gently say, no, you need to go that way.
Yeah.
So all the branches that would have
Splayed
naturally-
out equally. Yeah.
I've just persuaded, and together with the sun. So I'm just watching this branch, because it will naturally come across. So I may just put a little stake in, just to take
Just
it
to
over a
keep
notch.
it out of the way. Yeah.
and then
So the
I'm-
paths are clear.
I'm
The
getting
terraces are clear.
I'm
Yeah.
getting the tree to fill the space. So a trick in a very small garden is repeat planting.
Yes.
So
And I can see. Yes.
we have the iris, so it's 1, 2,
2, 3. Yeah.
We have these tall grasses which will come up.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
And is that so the eye is drawn?
Yes. It
Yeah.
makes it longer.
Yes.
And gives it a flow. And that this is a terrace, but it's also a walkway,
Yes.
and it's quite
So you're
calming.
drawn. Yes.
And the colours are this blue, purple, and lemon. Those are the two colours.
Okay. Yes, I
So
can
everything
see that. Yeah.
I plant here, there, and there's
And there.
another one down there. So
Okay.
it just gives it a nice
Yeah.
rhythm and a flow, and it's very important for safety purposes. Obviously, I know my garden, but it's one heck of a drop down there.
Yeah, no, you don't want to
So
fall down
this
there.
needs to be in anyone's mind that it's a pathway,
Path.
and,
Yeah.
and at all
And
times
don't go staggering around.
Yeah.
Stay on the path.
on the path. So,
Yeah.
so this is not a garden for children.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Or drunk people.
Up here,
Oh, yes, we haven't.
so again we've got
Aces.
contrast of foliage. So we have this. You know this one,
Yes, I do. That is, oh God, what is it called though?
an Eleagnus.
Yes, yes.
Eleagnus,
Because
and
I've got that.
and
haven't
you
I?
and that lovely little white flowers. Yours is
Yes.
beautiful with the fragrance.
Yes, yes.
This doesn't do that so much because it's in the shade.
In the shade, yeah.
But it has this lovely silver
Yes,
underneath.
underneath, absolutely.
Yeah, which
and it's
is-
evergreen and it's beautiful.
It's just
and, yeah,
adorable.
yeah,
And it's there to contrast with this one,
yeah.
which is the total opposite in structure,
In every way.
colour,
Yes,
in
yes.
every
So this
way.
is like feathers, actually,
Yes.
isn't it?
This is one that's just decided to plonk itself
Yes,
there.
which they do, don't they? They pop up
and
all
I
over the
don't have
place.
the heart to take
No,
it
well,
out.
it's beautiful at the moment, and it's
But that will hopefully come
Yes.
and be dome-like. So that will act as a full stop at the end of the terrace.
Yes.
And should come cascading down, as this has. This is planted right up at the top, and I've trained it to come down.
Come
so
down.
It's
Okay.
cascading.
Okay. Let's move on. Let's take the food.
Yes.
We're getting to our destination.
And these are my little ladders. It's from a bunk bed,
Oh yeah.
but I use it
So to get up there.
up and down.
Okay, Wendy's an acrobat in her spare time.
So you can have a look at it.
The
Suddenly
ginkgo.
became two.
Yes, I can see
Isn't that unusual?
Yes. Yeah.
So
I suppose you could cut one off if you wanted
Yes.
to, but that would be
But
a
you
shame.
can see it's leaning forward, so that's
Yeah.
going to be coaxed a little bit.
And you've got some viburnum, what are they called? Oh, not
Bonarense.
yeah, those.
Yeah, I have lots and lots of little babies here coming.
Okay. That rattling you can hear is the Vino.
And this is about to be absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, yes. Yeah, okay. We have a wonderful goose. We have some beautiful little sedums. Are these sedums? Is that right, Wendy?
Yeah.
Are these sedums?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, the pot broke, so that's
Yeah, well, that's
be
part of
repotted.
that's
This
part
is
of the
like-
charm.
my repotting area.
And this is the wonderful honey bush, isn't it? Okay. Here we are.
It's quite full. We've got the lilac that's just gone over.
Oh, I bet that was sensational,
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I can see.
Yeah.
Oh, it must have smelt
Yeah.
amazing.
I'm asking a lot of this area. And this ceanothus, which is
Oh, yes.
spectacular,
Yes.
but it's very, very vigorous. So that's going to get quite a heavy chop back. And a lovely pittosporum.
So I
into
love
a
their
lovely dome.
dark stems and their pale leaves.
Very useful.
Yeah.
And you can train them. Some of them grow huge, but that one
Yeah.
I clip. Great for flower arranging.
And is that erysimum?
It
Erysimum.
is.
And they flower and flower and flower,
It's
don't
such
they?
a good value plant.
I'm just blown
Quite
away
expensive.
by this rose situation that's about to happen.
Yes.
Just look at all, and these little, they're tiny.
Yeah, and
so
it's a blue one. It's quite unusual. It's a little bit like a Banksia rose. It only flowers once, and it has a bluey, lilac-y colour.
Oh, wow.
So it's
That's very unusual, Wendy, isn't it?
and it's
It's loving its
it's
life. Look.
everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere.
Yeah.
But in amongst there is a tea rose here.
Yeah. And I can see, look here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here we go.
Beautiful.
And-
I'm about
and
to run
that's,
out of battery, I'm worried.
I think that's Willerton.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
What, the same as mine?
Yes, I
Oh,
think
wow.
so.
Okay.
And then we have
That's-
the clematis.
Yeah.
So again, it's the same palette.
Yes.
Yep. And
And
this,
even this little teeny, can I show this little
Yes.
teeny one down here?
and my framework is an old bedstead I put up.
Brilliant. And it's nice actually to see the roses from this level as well.
Now they have been neglected. I didn't prune them for a couple of years.
My goodness me.
It's absolutely gorgeous, and the perfume
It's
is
outrageous.
it-
That's a
it-
true rose fragrance, isn't it?
And I would recommend anyone to grow this one. I've grown it before, and I've had it like a huge. So I will get that one better.
Okay. Shall we open our wine? Is it?
Yes,
And then
yeah,
we can
we can
come
go
back to
on.
this. Yes,
We
absolutely.
can go on and on and on. So shall we sit indoors? It's gone a bit cloudy. Or
I
do you
don't
want
mind.
sit?
Wherever you want to
Where
sit.
would you prefer? Are
Is you
okay?
cold?
I'm okay. I can put
Okay,
another
well,
chair
okay,
there.
I'm going to turn this off. But before I do, I'm just going to say thank you, Wendy, for a little mini whistle stop tour of your incredible garden. Which, I mean, look at it. Unfortunately, the sun's gone in because the sun is still. So we have some pickle.
Perfect.
It'll be nice, won't it?
Absolutely perfect. Okay, shall I?
And then
there we go.
Here we go. Oops.
This looks wonderful. You're,
Beautiful.
you look like a professional pouring the wine.
So lots of practice. Okay, so Wendy and I are quite a long way down a bottle of wine, but Wendy's going on this incredible trip and I'm just so blown away by it. So where is your trip, Wendy?
Asia.
Asia.
And
Okay.
I've only...
Solo traveller, right?
Oh, yes.
Yep.
And I've only been there once as a stopover to Sydney, and we stayed in Bangkok, so that doesn't count. Yeah, I'm looking for an experience, a full-on experience, and I need to take my time when I go places. Going somewhere for 7 days, you just look and take
Yes,
pictures.
you're skimming the surface, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I'm looking for and hoping to engage in is more a cultural experience, and and at my time of life, I probably won't be going back. So
tell everyone where you're going, because this blows my mind. Tell me the basic itinerary.
So it's a 4-month trip.
4 months, people. 4 months. Count them. 4. Yeah.
But I will need that to experience what I want to see. I fly out to Cambodia to Siem Reap, and then I head south into Vietnam, and then make my way up the coast of Vietnam up to Hanoi, and then from Hanoi I'm going north to Sapa and into that region, and hoping to do some hiking and homestays, and then from there I'm keeping north and going into Laos. And Laos seems a fascinating country, so I'm leaving myself some time to explore there, and the transport between various places isn't so easy, so I have to do a little bit of zigzagging to get from A to B and back again, but that's all via the internet. Once I'm there, it might unfold that it's totally different. And then from Laos I'm entering into Thailand, northern Thailand, and again I'm doing the Northern Territory, and then doing a zigzag all the way down Thailand
I mean, it's just incredible.
to
incredible, Wendy.
Bangkok, and then from Bangkok I'm travelling eastwards and down the coast there, and then back to Bangkok, and then I'm coming down the west coast again, doing a little bit of zigzagging, visiting the various islands, and then I enter Malaysia. And there's some interesting places to visit in Malaysia, and some interesting places that one should not visit. So I'm working on that. But some fascinating places that I want to see and experience, and then finally I end up in Singapore. But en route, there are opportunities for volunteering in certain schools that I've looked at, so that might be something that I engage in.
Because this is the other thing about Wendy. Wendy is incredibly resourceful. Also about earning money, aren't you? So you
Yes.
do all sorts of different things. So latterly, you have run incredibly successful garden design courses.
Yeah.
You do. What else? What are you doing right now with in your?
I'm dog sitting.
Dog sitting. Yeah, and all of these things.
Yes.
All of these things. They just build. They just
Yes.
create. Help you to have the life that you want to have and do the things that you want to do.
Yes.
You know.
And I'm lucky in the way that I appreciate 5-star luxury,
Don't we all?
as
Yeah.
we all do. But it's limiting in a way. You know, my mum used to say, well, you can only sleep in one bed and you can only sit in one chair, and that is the
very
essence.
true. Yeah.
So to put some reality, I like to swing the total opposite way and have homestays and
And
be with the
homestays
people.
are, just in case people don't know what homestays are, just
They're with local people
Local
who will
family,
open
yeah.
up. Maybe it's just a mattress on the floor. It's very, very primitive, depending on where you are. Can be very primitive, and you eat like them. And the toiletering and bathing facilities are very primitive, but I think that puts some reality on the trip.
And also you can punctuate that with staying in places where you're, you know, maybe a little bit more, you know, pampered or whatever, but it just makes a whole experience.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a tourist.
No,
I
a traveller.
prefer to be a traveller.
Absolutely.
And absolutely use public transport everywhere, and have that experience. I know it's not all going to go to plan, and I'll end up somewhere and thinking, oh my God, what have I done? But
Absolutely. I'll see you at an embassy somewhere.
But it's that. I mean, where do we stretch ourselves?
Exactly.
And I think life, no matter what age you are, you should still continue to stretch yourself,
and grow.
because only there can you grow and learn. There's so much to learn.
It's so true.
From another culture. So we shall see.
We shall see. And I'm going to stop you right there because I want to say something. And that, my friends, is a rare bird. That's the real deal. So that's what we all need to be aspiring to.
Oh my gosh.
And she's amazing. And I love her.
Oh God.